because it was like, if you're in a dark place, you have to at least sketch out what you want to do, because then you will feel aimless. And I just thought, yeah, that's true, because otherwise you just feel like you're going through the motions. So even if you're in a dark place, and you don't know the answers, you don't have to know exactly, but just sketch out an idea
of where you want to go.
Because it makes you feel more positive and gives you something to aim for, gives you a purpose.
The hardest thing to do, which I think people struggle to do, is to actually figure out where you are. So people get confused, and I'll explain that now, but figure out where you are and figure out where you want to go. It's in terms of like success, everyone has a different meaning of success, but in terms of maybe success in terms of attaining a goal, that's actually all you are. So you want to figure out, if you were to compare it to physically working out, you're this way, you understand that you're this way. What made you that way, whether it be you want to put on weight or lose weight, figure out how you will actually get to where you want to get to, whether you want to put on weight or lose weight, depending on your goal. And then everything in between is like the discipline, the determination, the consistency, everything like that. And I think people struggle with that. So I think it's actually quite sad if you think about it, because people struggle about that with an early age. It's like when people pick their GCSEs, they're like, what do you want to do? And they actually don't know. And because they're young, they have time to figure out what it is. But a lot of the time people don't. So when they're young, they're like, what GCSEs do you want to pick? I don't know. And this actually happens. I know people it's happened to. Their mum picks their GCSEs for them, or their brother. They do what their brother or sister did, and then it actually continues into A level if they go into A level. Because so then some people just go into whatever job that they can find, whichever lands on their lap, and they just stay there. There's the actual no attaining of the goal. And then the same thing. I know some people that their parents put their uni degree, which is sad, yeah. But my point with it is the reason you probably feel a lot more purposeful.
Yeah.
A little bit more motivated.
Yeah.
And that's because, and if someone doesn't, it can be more than likely, if it isn't an outside situation, is that because they don't know where they are and they don't actually know where they're going, they don't feel like they have a purpose. And that's all humans actually want. Even all humans actually want to feel like is they have a purpose. They want to go somewhere, want to do something. And that's what I think. That's one reason I got bored during. That's probably why people get bored during the holidays, in terms of like 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 8 weeks, 3 months, or if you have at uni or whatever it is, because there's your purpose. You've got purpose and finishing your degree, but between that.
Yeah, and also like
really nothing.
Finishing your degree is such a long off goal in a way. Like it's 3 years, and so you need like smaller goals. And also, I don't want to just finish my degree. Like I want to start building something now. Well, I feel like
a side hustle.
Yeah, I mean, I know people who have like successful YouTube channels, and then they're getting like brand deals and they're doing really well already, and they haven't even graduated. And it's just like I want to be in a position like that where I'm building something for myself now. Like, why can't I start now? I shouldn't wait till I have graduated, basically.
Yeah, and especially today, so the world's so a lot more accessible than it was 10 years ago, 5 years ago. So everything is becoming like there's like YouTubers that there's people that are like kids that are like 7 and they have a YouTube account. Yeah. They're like making like £22 million a year. That's what I mean. Like back in the day, you had to wait till 16 to get a job.
Yeah.
Working in a bar.
Now you can use child labour at 7.
Yeah, but like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's obviously it makes sense. But talking about, I mentioned Jordan Peterson before, and what he was specifically talking. He wasn't specifically targeting young men, but it related a lot more with young men, and it kind of this sense of responsibility, which kind of lies in with kind of what we were talking about with having a goal. Because a lot of the time people, everybody's almost like laid back, and like people getting a bit bored and a bit. I don't know what words it, but like people just waiting for something to happen, and then he's a lecturer, but he teaches psychology, and just puts his basic videos up on YouTube, and he's now built almost a personal brand. He's got a book and whatnot, but basically he was really talking about just having a sense of like responsibility, like you can actually make something of yourself. because I've got a lot. So I think he worked with a lot of people that felt inferior. The reason they felt inferior wasn't actually because they were inferior. It's just that they didn't really have an actual goal that they were working for. They felt like they feel like they didn't have a purpose, which is kind of what I'm saying. So with all of that, I think it is actually really important to actually have goals and actually have stuff you want to hit by not even by certain ages. And I don't think, because some people are like, oh, by 21 I want to do this, by 22, by 28 I want to be married
I used to have
with
those
kids.
Goals, but then they go out the window. That's how life works. Like,
I think it's.
But it's good to have them.
No, I think it's important to have them.
Yeah. But then not beat yourself up when you don't hit it.
I think everybody's life's different.
Yeah.
So like there might be someone who is 18, 19, 20 and that's doing something that you want to do, but you've also got to understand everybody's journey is different. And that's a difficult concept to really, I think, accept at times, because if you think about it, if I felt a particular, so like for example, you've got people who go to uni at 18, I'm 20, I'm turning 21 in September. So if I'll be 21, I'll be 21 I start, but I turn 21 like a week after. So I'll be essentially 21. If I felt, and in theory, sometimes people can feel behind in that particular, and might feel inferior because of those things. I'm not personally one of those guys, but whatever. So I think even taking that example, and I think I do, you've got to understand that everybody's journey is different.
Yeah. So
even though you have your goals and stuff, I do also think it's important to understand everyone's journey is just different. Abraham Lincoln didn't achieve anything, who obviously was the president of the United States. So there's a story about him as well, where he didn't achieve anything up until 40.
And there's so many people, like Ricky Gervais didn't really have his hit with The Office on the BBC till he was like 40. He was like an electrician before then.
Really? Was it an electrician? Okay.
Yeah, or like a plumber, you know, he was like, you know, working class.
So even though you have those goals, I do think it's important to understand everybody's journey is different as well.
Yeah.